And this is the law of sacrifice for trespass. It is holy of holy things. Therefore, where burnt sacrifice is offered, also the sacrifice for trespass will be slain. The blood thereof shall be shed by compass of the altar. They shall offer the tail thereof, and the fatness that covereth the entrails, the two little reins, and the fatness which is beside the ilium, and the caul of the maw, with the little reins. And the priest shall burn those on the altar. It is incense of the Lord for trespass. Each male of the priest's kin shall eat these fleshes in the holy place, for it is holy of holy things. As a sacrifice is offered for sin, so and for trespass, one law shall be of ever either sacrifice. It shall pertain to the priest that offereth it. The priest that offereth the beast of burnt sacrifice shall have the skin thereof, and each sacrifice of wheat flour that is baked in an oven, and whatever is made ready in a griddle, either in a frying pan, it shall be the priest of whom it is offered, whether it is sprinkled with oil, either dry. To all sons of Aaron, even measures shall be parted, to each themselves. This is the law of sacrifice of peaceable things, which is offered to the Lord. If the offering is for the doing of thinkings, they shall offer loaves without sourdough, sprinkled with oil, and thin thirf cakes that be anointed with oil. And they shall offer wheat flour baked, and little round loaves, sprinkled all together with the meddling of oil. Also they shall offer loaves dighted with sourdough, with the sacrifice of thankings, which is offered for peaceable things. Of all one loaf shall be offered to the Lord for the first fruits. And it shall be the priest that shall pour the blood of the sacrifice, whose flesh shall be eaten in the same day, neither anything of those that shall dwell in the morrowtide. If a man offereth a sacrifice by a vow, either by free will, it shall be eaten in like manner in the same day. But also, if anything dwelleth into the morrow, it is leaveful to eat it. Soothly, fire shall waste whatever thing the third day shall find. If any man eateth in the third day of the flesh of sacrifice of peaceable things, his offering shall be made void. Neither it shall profit to the offerer, but rather, whatever soul defileth himself with such meat, he shall be guilty of the breaking of law. Flesh that toucheth any unclean thing shall not be eaten, but it shall be burnt by fire. He that is clean shall eat it. A polluted soul, that is a defiled man, that eateth of the flesh of the sacrifice of peaceable things, which is offered to the Lord, shall perish from his peoples. And he that toucheth uncleanness of man, either of beast, either of all thing that may defile, and eateth of such fleshes, shall perish from his peoples. And the Lord spake to Moses and said, Speak thou to the sons of Israel, ye shall not enter into fatness, ye shall not eat the inner fatness of a sheep, of an ox, and of a goat. Ye shall have into diverse uses the inner fatness of a carcass, dead by itself, and of that beast which is taken or slain, of a ravenous beast. If any man eateth the inner fatness that oweth to be offered into incense to the Lord, he shall perish from his people. Also, ye shall not take in meat the blood of any beast, as well of birds as of beast. Each man that eateth blood shall perish from his peoples. And the Lord spake to Moses and said, Speak thou to the sons of Israel, he that offereth a sacrifice of peaceable things to the Lord, offer he together also a sacrifice, that is, the flowing offerings thereof. He shall hold in his hands the inner fatness of the sacrifice, and the breast. And when he hath hallowed both these offered to the Lord, he shall take them to the priest, the which shall burn the inner fatness upon the altar. Soothly, the breast shall be Aaron's and his sons, and the right shoulder of sacrifices of peaceable things shall turn into the first fruits of the priest. He that of Aaron's sons offereth the blood and the inner fatness shall have also the right shoulder in his portion. For I have taken from the sons of Israel the breast of raising and the shoulder of separating of their peaceable sacrifices, and I have given those to Aaron the priest and to his sons by everlasting law of all the people of Israel. This is the anointing of Aaron and of his sons, that is, the offering in the day of their anointing, and the ceremonies of the Lord, in the day wherein Moses offered them, that they should be set in the priesthood. And and which things the Lord commanded to be given of them, of the sons of Israel, by everlasting religion in their generations. This is the law of burnt sacrifice, and of sacrifice for sin, and for trespass, and for hallowing, and for the sacrifices of peaceable things, which law the Lord had ordained to Moses in the hill of Sinai, when he commanded to the sons of Israel that they should offer their offerings to the Lord in the desert of Sinai.